Welcome, everybody, to All Things Relevant. I am here with my good pal Sal, savior of the worlds, and I am your co-host Ruben. And we have a special guest with us, a very special guest, one of the original engineer for us who put us on game, and
too kind, sir. You're too kind. You're too kind.
Who helped us, and to this day it still helps us with advice and everything. Mr. Young Gones himself.
And you said young. I feel so honored. What's up, guys?
What's going on? It's been a hot minute.
Yes.
Which is exactly what we were just talking about, amongst the many other things that's been going on.
Yep.
We had a whole episode before the episode started.
We can bring up these topics because, it's all relevant.
For sure, 100%.
All these things.
It's all things
Trying to be a good producer and just tie it into the name.
Well, first off, you've been gone for a bit.
Hold on. And we have our engineer, Young Alec, behind. I'm so sorry.
What's up?
Young
sorry.
Alec, what up?
Young Alec, yeah.
I can't believe
I'm a proud papa.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm a proud
He got
mentor
thinner
and coach.
too. You can tell when he had me.
Oh, bro,
the pregnant belly went away.
That fasting on there. See, he pulls no punches. He's like,
He doesn't.
he's like, hey, motherfucker, you were fat, and then you not as fat out there. That's why I love you, dog. That's why I love you.
I think that saying someone was fat is a compliment.
Yeah.
Because
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Man, you were huge.
Yeah, you were.
Now you're less huge.
I think that's like
But
a
thank
joke.
you. Thank you.
I think I've heard that before, where people will have like an overweight friend who got thin, and then they'll be like, "Oh, now that they're thin, I get to make fun of how they used to look," and it's like,
Wait till you. Let's see where you go on that.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited to be here, man. It's dope. It's fun.
For everybody behind the camera, this one particular man in here trained all three of us in this room. And
I never thought about it like that, but
he gave us all the guidance and training, and we probably would not be where we're at because of this man in here.
dude, fist bump that.
Boom.
So
Let's go.
Yes,
Good
sir.
insights.
Let's go.
Good insights. But what's been going on with you, man? What's been new? You've been missing for a bit.
Pretty crazy. I recently was in Mexico for about a month.
Yeah.
I was teaching some communities out there, the DJing, technicalities with those things, and alongside some other homies that had their specific disciplines. So we had one that was MC, we had another one that was a beat maker, we had a dancer, and we would basically get all these groups of collectives, and we would teach them these specific disciplines, and then by the end of the whole thing, we would throw this big event in their city. And it was super dope because it was outside. They had all these governing bodies there checking it out. And we'd have this like humongous like hip hop show on there. And it was where I started learning like, damn, okay, this is super impactful, because a lot of them were like, man, we've never had anything like this here. And with my DJs in particular, they were like, we've kind of knew each other, but now being in this space, because there was about 10 to 15 of them, they're like, man, we want to start our own collective. And so it was dope that me going there and then them wanting to like team up and keep it going. I was like, yo, that's beautiful. So
Dope.
It was awesome. And I got to see crazy Lucha Libre stuff.
You were showing us those videos.
I was showing them some wild Lucha Libre stuff. Shout out to Tony on Mexico. So if you're out there, go to a match. If you're going to do the first row,
be cautious.
be cautious, because you could get a boot to the face. I'm just saying.
Well, it looked like it was
happen.
past the first row. The one video you were
That
showing
too.
us, they were like making their round up. Like,
Well,
it's
once
just like-
once you see the first row, if there's more action, you're like, okay, I need to like exit stage to the left a little bit, because you might get like a broomstick to the face if you're not careful, because it might break and debris. And ain't no gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go call my lawyer. Or, you guys don't have a waiver for this kind of thing. They're like, no, quédese pendiente. Make sure you focus. Look, dummy. I'm like, oh, okay. I loved it though.
You're
I loved it. Some people were like super nervous. They're like
You're
to your point when I showed you, you're like, wow, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like
I
that
was
too.
nervous watching the video. I'm like, damn, imagine being there.
I knew it was some other kind of shit when, you know how they would like be like, hey, get your popcorn here, get your beer, and they would hand you a beer. They'd be like, hey, I'll get some tecate. So they would bring you like, it looked like a potato sack. So they would fill it up with ice, and all your beer was inside the potato sack.
Okay.
And they would just leave it right there on the ground, and you just grabbing your beer from this potato sack. You're like, this is some underground shit. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it was dope. It was dope. I loved it.
Well, it's definitely not one of the things that you could say kind of like wrestling here in the U.S. where it's like, oh, that's fake, that's made up. Like that was looking pretty brutal.
So some are like, oh, they do the blood capsule stuff. Like, nah, bro, they would break a beer bottle and then proceed to like cut their opponent's like forehead. And it was almost like everyone already kind of knew because they were like, oh yeah. I'm like, well, y'all know what's up with this, and blood everywhere. Like on the mat, on the outside area, you're like, "Yo, this is wild," and I fucking loved it.
Well,
I loved it. I was like,
that's why a lot of people like watching wrestling international, like Japan, especially is one of the biggest ones, and then Mexico.
Like for baseball too. Like if you can ever go to Japan and watch a baseball game, go there because it's like it feels like a college football match, as opposed to like when we go to a game here. You know, no disrespect on it, but the energy is very different. Yeah. So I know like right now they had the World Baseball Classic, and so like with the like Taipei and like Korea, they have like cheerleaders and they have drummers like on the stands. I'm like, bro, bring that shit here. Like make it dope. Yeah. Make it dope. So yeah, good times, man. Good times.
Actually, something interesting that you were mentioning about that is like how the different energy of, you know, you go other places and see the sport and different sports and how they're different in their vibe. I saw this. It was like a podcast. I don't know how true this is, right? But it's an interesting take and statement that was made. Is this dude? He's very popular. Shows up on podcasts, and he was talking about the real reason why Kobe Bryant was taken out, kind of deal.
Ooh,
the conspiracy.
Talk about.
So he says he's like Kobe Bryant didn't actually die in this accident because it was a coincidence, like it was an accident type deal. Like, Kobe was always very aware, very safe about these things. No reason why he would go flying in like the fog and shit like that. He's like, the reason why Kobe got taken out is because Kobe was planning to open up this new league of basketball in Japan, and it was going to basically kind of overthrow the NBA here. Right. So it was obviously going to cost them, and they're like, we can't have that, and so they're like, damn.
I did hear about that.
Ooh. If it's true, who knows? But it's an interesting take.
I was gonna make a weird left turn on it because we were talking about like conspiracy and all that, and from the shows that I did, I always enjoyed how we would, you know, make those detours. Let's talk about gumbo, rodeo, Beyonce, mama. I know this is like the weirdest way of connecting these two things, but Ruben, let's talk about it.
Hey, look, I was just telling y'all what I watched on the internet, and supposedly that I didn't dig into it. Yeah, obviously, I literally seen it today. Okay, so it was just peep there.
We're talking about the rodeo, folks. Yeah. The booty everywhere. Aside from that, we're talking about conspiracy gumbo.
So apparently, from what I saw, the lady who owns it or does it, if it's real or if it's true or whatever, but like she practiced like the witchery thing, like all that, like she's a part of that.
That New Orleans voodoo club.
The voodoo club. The voodoo club.
She does that. She practices that. So apparently, the reason people were getting sick is because she had like supposedly did something to her gumbo, and it's like some sort of ritual or something.
Damn.
Which I don't know. Like I said, I found out today. Don't come at me. I didn't do no digging for it. It was just one thing I saw.
I'm curious if that was like the case, the planning of it, because you would normally put a voodoo doll as far as like what that would be. Yeah. And I could just imagine like her thinking about it, allegedly. Yeah. Putting it allegedly, where she's trying to make one voodoo doll like I'm gonna fuck this person. And they're like, and she was like, oh man, I'm running out of yarn. Fuck this. How about I just fuck up gumbo? Why don't I just do that? Let's just fuck up some gumbo, folks.
Some gumbo.
But
And so this was at the rodeo?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the rodeo.
Okay.
Yeah, we have it every year, Sal, rodeo.
No, I know that. I didn't know there was gumbo at the rodeo.
Well, this is the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even know because like when I've been DJing some of the activations there, and when you first walk into one of the areas, it's like right there.
I didn't even.
So it's like she got prime real estate too.
Yeah.
And I think it's Beyonce's mama. I'm not too sure. Like the way they,
I know the stand was called Mama something.
yeah, Mama Tia,
Yeah,
or Mama
yeah, yeah.
Tina's, or
Mama-
something like
yeah,
that.
Mama
or
Tina's.
Yeah, something like that.
What's Beyonce's mom's name? I don't even know. I don't know.
Christina Knowles, I believe.
Christina Tina.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't want any lawyers like coming after the show. You know?
Defamation.
Yeah.
Y'all are talking bad on
Fucking
Beyonce's.
old producers fucking up the show for everybody.
Like, man, look, to be fair, for the longest, we didn't even know Beyonce was from Houston, okay? So,
That is
whatever.
also very true.
Word.
As soon as he's not in the professional position anymore, he just goes off the rails.
I know.
I
love it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
So
look,
yeah. So fucked up gumbo.
And like,
on
if they
it.
decide to cancel the show, we'll just make a note and just call things relevant.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some things.
Things relevant except for things that will get us sued.
Absolutely. So again, allegedly.
Yeah. That because like we have no. Don't come at us.
Yeah, because then afterwards, once they had like from what I read, aside from it, it's not AI as far as it not being there. Like it's there. After I guess the health code stuff, like now when you take pictures, like nobody's there.
I saw a video that was like that, and there was nobody in that line because they shut it down. There was nobody there anymore after that.
I was like, damn. So you saying like possessed gumbo is just hilarious to me.
Hey, that's what the
Hey,
conspiracies
you
are
never
saying.
know.
Yeah.
In these times, like you never know, especially now, like what's real, not real.
I'm gonna spin it back. You mentioned AI, and so I'm kind of curious
yeah.
now. So, because back in the days, what used to be a DJ was a lot different, right? Like
Yeah,
DJs were
we gotta
DJing,
get
like
into this
the
now.
the
All right, let's
ones
go.
and the twos and
Yeah.
everything, right? And then you move into this time loop where it's DJs are now an Apple playlist, and they just switch over, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
there's that
cool,
too.
you're a DJ, right? With now AI, how's DJing looking like?
So it's still good, and it has its bad too, but it can definitely be used as a tool for like beginners to like kind of implement how, oh, maybe this song might work, but you still have to have everything in context on there. I'm sure at some point, I was gonna say Android 3000, it's gonna come by and like fuck shit up, but I think it's where you're still needing to have like that human element of knowing context. So it could be where you're playing a bunch of hip hop stuff, and then you know you need to change it because like a whole new group comes in. The AI right now is probably just going to give you like, hey, this song following this Dr. Dre song is going to work. But you know people coming in aren't going to fuck with that song. So it's you learning like, okay, I need to do a left turn and approach it in this manner.
Okay.
Where AI is not there yet. I will say, once it gets to, I call it the Terminator scan level. So, you know, when Arnold walks in, T2, for all my youngins, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Because now I feel like an old fart now. He walks into the bar and he's scanning shit. So there's like a scene where the guy's like smoking a cigarette. And why do I have this in my fucking brain? And it's giving like a whole health analysis of him, like carcinogen, poisoning and shit.
Yeah.
To the point where it can scan the room and being like, oh, 70% of all these people are gonna like, they're gonna fuck with that song. Up until that point, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Once it gets to that point, it's like, all right, well, I might as well just be half cyborg and try to get a gig.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like do that disguise flip where like you're the new cyborg in town. I'm like, oh, I'm here to do the gig.
Prepping. Prepping.
Time to jam, bitches. Time to jam, and go that route. But till it reaches that point, I think we're fine. Some of the things that kind of annoy me
Is it Sal?
is no.
Jeez.
Love you guys. Man, you guys good? You guys good? Where there's this kind of like, it pops up on my IG feed all the time. Aside from cat videos that are AI with kung fu, I don't know if you've been seeing those.
Those are awesome.
Those are fucking awesome. I love that shit.
I love those cats.
Where they're like, oh, this is where all of our processors are going to. I'm like, yeah, bring it on. More cat kung fu videos.
Or the cat doing that little dance was like,
Oh, with the shotgun. Yeah, the guy shoots the shotgun and then they dance. Oh, I love that shit. Yeah, bro. All that I kept seeing in Mexico where I'm like, the fuck is this? Give me more.
Exactly.
Give me more of that.
Yeah.
But where it's super like niche, but getting really popular, where they'll film a DJ doing a particular technique. Niche. Tomato.
I've never heard anyone ever say niche.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm new to that.
You know
yeah,
what, niche?
Yeah. Whatever niche. Whatever niche. I say what I want on there.
Hell yeah, he's the original.
Love you, Alec. Go fuck yourself. Let's maybe lose my goddamn train of thought.
Wouldn't be
all good.
There wouldn't be an Alec without Gonz.
Exactly. Love you, bro. Where
I guess.
I'm gonna spin this globe just to fuck with shit.
Hell yeah.
Where they would film the DJ, and then I feel like they were like hiring paid actors to like amp up a particular thing that they're doing, and it just feels like super forced with it. It's just my thing to say, like, I get it, but I don't.
But yeah,
I'm just like, it feels like super overacted. The way that they react to a song, because how do all of you know that he's gonna go into this, him or her go into this particular like routine? Like they know it. They're like, oh my God. It's like these weird like edits where it's like a person that's like far end of the club, like, oh my God. I'm like, how the fuck do you know? You just showed up.
Yeah.
How do you know he's about to do this particular thing?
Yeah.
Now to the layman, they don't know at all. They're just like, oh, he's doing some cool shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, looks cool. They got all hype. Yeah, that's a cool video.
Yeah.
Been in it for a while. You're like, ugh. So it's something that I kind of talk with my homies about. And I'm like, they're like, oh, are you jealous? I was like, no. I was like, hey, more power to them. Like, hey, if you're getting people to jump on your algorithm, shoot, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to call it out for what I think
Exactly.
on it.
Hell yeah.
It's just like, can you dial down the acting just a little bit? Bring it down a couple notches.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. Because there's a little extra on that.
I've seen videos at this particular guy. He plays some good jams. He plays some good jams. Like you said, it's kind of like, okay, it's cool, it looks nice.
Yeah.
But he's like supposedly bumping shit out in the beach. And so he's got the two speakers. He's got
Which is
his
doable. It's definitely,
Really?
yes, that is doable.
I'm like,
yeah.
how? Where's the cords? Like, how are you?
So with that,
Wi-Fi.
you can connect stuff wirelessly.
Okay.
There's ways that if you don't have stuff connected on the back, you can still send signal. They might go other means where you don't see it on the other end, but it's definitely doable.
Okay.
There's some where you're like, there used to be one back in the day. It was, I don't know what country it was, but shout out to whoever filmed it. So it was like this young Latin dude playing for some party, and there's nothing plugged in at all. Back then, we didn't have anything like that. This was years ago.
Back in your day?
Back in my day. Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Yeah, you goddamn right, youngin'. You better talk right to your elders.
Oh, you damn young
Damn young thuggery fools over here with your niche.
With your
niche. We had niches back then.
Yeah, there you go.
Go fuck yourself. It would be where this person, I don't know who this was at the El Fiesta, would like slowly zoom in of where you would normally plug the cord in. And this guy is vibing, like he's getting after it. And you just see the zooming in more and more and more and more to like nothing's plugged in.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, bravo. Oh, that thing has been there for, it's still an ongoing thing.
Okay.
Now they're like, on the comments like, oh, he's the one that pioneered the whole wireless audio thing. Just as like a joke on it.
Running joke.
But it's just hilarious because it's just, the guy's like 8-9 rows back, and it's just slowly like just zooming in more and more into like, bro, he's like faking the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's faking the whole thing, and he has like another kind of like person that looks like he's mentoring, just over his shoulder, like, yeah. So he's over here faking everything out.
So really on the table, he's just doing this. Yeah.
So he had a whole little piece of kit, and he's like moving stuff, kind of,
But he's
and
just
like
hitting-
phantom movements and shit.
But he got his phone right there, just hitting play.
Yeah, and it was where it was just like the thought of it. So it's like now it's more, I guess, fake it till you make it on certain things. But some tech has improved.
Yeah.
That's
with
nice.
Because see, that's why I was thinking that
Yeah.
one at the beach. I'm like, well, where's this connect? This dude's out in the middle.
It's gotten to a level
connection.
now
Like,
where it's
crazy.
like people are trying to like elevate with what they're doing aside from just doing it. So it's like popping up where they're on like tuk-tuk vehicles and they're trying to DJ on that and
Yeah.
just kind of everywhere on it. Where for some it feels like it's oversaturated. I'm just waiting for a motherfucker to be skydiving and doing this shit. That's it. That's all I'm waiting for. Is that? Which it's plausible. You just can't hear the speakers unless you have like a speaker wirelessly connected with like another one of the parachutes around the same kind of level. I'm thinking because I'm like, motherfucker, I'll do it then. I'll do it. But that's all I'm waiting for
Yeah.
is, DJ parachute. That's it. That's it.
You're gonna be in the record book as the first ever.
Just like the Red Bull guy jumping out of space.
free falling
You know?
DJ.
You know what I'm talking about? On the
Yeah.
Which is always hilarious to me because I know we go into other shit, which I love.
Do it.
The flat earther thing,
Oh,
where I'm like,
do you believe it's flat?
I was like, no.
Okay.
I was like, bro, why did y'all holler at Red Bull astronaut jumping motherfucker?
To see,
To ask him, like, hey,
did you?
what'd
see-
you see out there?
Yeah.
Did it have a little curve
Or was it just flat?
or was it just flat?
Are we on one just big piece of land, or are we on a sphere?
Yeah. Because I was like, I would see the video on YouTube. I'm like, you can see it. You can see more things like on the stratosphere kind of thing.
Well, also, I think my biggest thing is like, a lot of people, they say, oh, well, they faked it or whatever, or like all those photos are fake. Well, it's like if you look at a telescope, or as a matter of fact, you could look at the moon. If you look at every other planet, like Mars,
It's not
the moon.
moon. It's Luna.
Okay, Nick.
I'll play.
But if you look at literally the sun, every single other thing that we can see with our own eyes, it's all spheres. So you're willing, like, they're telling us that we're the one fucking non-spear in the entire space. Like,
He's spitting
That's my
facts,
biggest thing.
boys.
Mic drop, son.
yeah, there you go.
But my thing was like, why don't you
Don't
just
drop
holler
my
at
mics.
Red Bull guy?
Yeah.
That was my thing. It was like he jumped from way up there.
Just look up.
He snuck a peek.
Just look
Why
up there.
don't you just ask him?
Look up there. Hey, what do you see up there?
Hey, Red Bull guy, what do you see? It curves. There.
This
Case
is-
closed. Case closed.
You know how much of a troll he could have been if, like,
Oh, yeah, he
just to
could've.
fuck with everyone, he was
Yeah.
just like, actually?
Like
Like,
it's flatter than a
they don't
CD
want me-
case, man. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's
that
flat,
would,
bro.
that would be unrepairable damage.
He comes back down. How was it? Is sphere flat? Actually, guys, I think we should talk. I saw a piece of land. That's what we're on. I saw China, Japan, everything all in just one flat area.
And it's one of those where like, oh, it's a conspiracy. I'm on the sense of that. I think it's where that one's a tough one because it's like you're asking everybody to like lie. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to where like, yeah, we'll stick with that. It's like, nah, fam. Like, ask Red Bull guy. That's all I'm saying. Just ask Red Bull guy. That's it.
Or every astronaut that's been into space.
Or anyone who's,
Exactly. Just ask all of them.
Or
you know?
anyone who's ever flown to another country and had a connecting flight go the other way to get back home. Like,
Katy Perry knows.
She was in the
Bezos is homegirl, his girlfriend or whatever. She knows. She knows.
I mean, I don't think they were.
I totally forgot about that. That was hilarious.
I don't think they
Kobe
were.
never found out.
I don't think they were that
Yeah.
high up to know though.
Damn, you said Kobe never found out? Damn.
Who didn't find out?
He said Kobe.
They didn't make it, so he doesn't know if the Earth is flat.
Damn.
Oh
That's-
my goodness, he's
that's
disrespecting Kobe.
Jeez, that's a hard one right there. That's
What
a hard one to take. Yeah.
What a niche.
What a niche.
What a-
No, that's not. What a
What a
dick.
How's DJing out there in the rodeo, bro?
It's cool. Like we're.
Did you
on
see the
that.
fights? Have you seen the fights?
No, thankfully I haven't. So I've been now, since being in the 40-year-old club. Shout out to my 40-year-olds.
You're 40.
I'm 41.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm
How old are you
sorry.
guys?
I'm sorry.
I'm fine. I'm good.
He's not
How
bothered
old
by
are you,
it.
Ruben? What's up, dog?
Hey, I'm 30, bro.
Okay. That's what's up. jealous as fuck. So?
What about you, Saul?
38.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Hold Hold on one
From
second.
your 21,
26, I'm gonna live so long
this
compared to all of
motherfucker
y'all,
over
man. Oh man.
Hell yeah. He's the
All right,
youngest
all right.
one in
Go
here.
ahead.
hope your
Say what you
vitamins
wanted
make
to
you pee
say.
blue.
Do you take the Flintstone gummies still?
They're so delicious. I mean, I can't help it. That's my number
Magically.
one reason for taking medicine is because it tastes good.
Yeah.
Makes your pee more yellow. That too. From 21 to you said 30.
I'm 30.
Okay. What's been the biggest difference? I know you mentioned about you can party like you're 20, but now you're feeling
But now you're
being
gonna,
30.
You're gonna feel it the older you get.
Yeah.
Gets worse.
I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that until it actually happened.
So I'm on old man time now. So I used to do, clubs and being out till 4 a.m. doing them. I'm like, bro, it starts at 10. I'm in that mode now. Which it's like, it's got to be like a super popping event for me to be like, oh, it starts at 10? Cool. Now I have this little like Jiminy Cricket of time being like, bro, this shit starts at 10.
That's
and then,
how, that's how it was. We went to a 15 last weekend, and it was from my dad's coworker.
Those are tough.
And we were asking him, we're like, hey, what time does the 15 start? He's like, oh, it starts at 6. I was like, it starts at 6?
Those fuckers don't until like 2 a.m.
Oh, it didn't end until 2 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we left way before that. But I was like, it starts at 6. And they didn't do the actual dance.
They don't do shit till a while.
They didn't do the actual dance and the actual thing that they do until 9.
Yep.
And because
Makes sense.
my mom and dad, they were sponsors. And so they had to wait till 9. And my dad was saying, man, if it gets any later, I'm going to just give it to one of the guys on the back table and tell them to go do it. I'm going to go.
Usually with those, because I would DJ a few of those, and I'm like, why is this Ginza 8 hours?
Yeah.
Get what is done, give her the crown, drink, eat, party for an hour or two, then go home. Make it 6 to 10. They're like, no, nombre way, no. 6 to 3 a.m. We're bringing more beer. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
okay.
Now you see, you know how to plan a party.
Yeah, yeah. Old man time, baby. That's what it is.
Look, it's going to start at noon. We'll be gone by like 3.
So now it's hilarious because like for years I've been doing events for like senior community centers, which is even more hilarious now because I'm like, I feel you guys. They're like, hey,
Now I get it.
we're going to do this party and it's going to be from 12 to 2. I'm like, beautiful.
Sweet.
Love it.
I can
That's
see
exactly this podcast today. It's 12 to 2.
Told it to.
So what you trying to say, bro?
Damn.
I'm just saying, like, y'all must be on old man time.
Hell yeah. Let's go old man time. So yeah.
Anyway, we went off.
No, it kind of tied in.
Oh, okay.
Producer-wise, I got it connected.
Okay.
It's all
Because you're talking about rodeo
Yeah.
and how that was with the fights, which I didn't experience.
You see, that's
'cause
why Gones is the best because he ties everything in. And
that's the goal, man.
you see,
So
that's why he taught us so well.
usually there's that whole quote, like usually say anything after 12. I usually like to say anything after 2. Usually it's not going to be good news. Like 3 a.m. you're like, oh yeah, someone donated food to an orphanage. You don't hear that shit at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
happening.
No.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you see all the people beat the shit out of each other? That's what
That
you
was
hear.
at 3 a.m. Yeah.
And so I normally don't do a lot of like night functions in that. Makes me feel like a fucking weirdo the way I just said that. But it's where I'll do stuff early. So I was normally doing those rodeo events like early, like 1 to 3 or like 5 to 7, where people are a little bit more chill.
Yeah, they're
on
still,
that.
yeah.
So I didn't really experience that, but I started seeing a bunch of that. Oh, dude, my whole like feed was nothing about booty cheeks, conspiracy gumbo, and people fighting
Yep.
on it. But I'm like,
The
what you
average-
fighting for?
The average male American feed, right?
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I think some
Any
of that.
context on the fighting thing?
I think some of that has to do with the whoever it is that does the whole planning for the rodeo. It's overstacked with people.
Yeah.
And so
definitely,
and people here are they're just like ready to spark at the simple fact that you stepped on their shoe, which you're like, well, where else am I gonna step on, bro? Like we're packed.
sometimes that's young dude energy.
There's
On
that young dude energy.
Young dude energy. I don't want to step on your Hawaiian shirt over there, bro.
Oh no, not his
fuck with-
Hawaiian shirt.
I don't want to fuck with that, man. I might get a left hook
He's looking
on there. Why you touching my shirt?
Yeah, exactly.
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Rodeo. They just blame it on rodeo.
I never really got the hype, to be honest. Like, I don't want to be a hater, but
You're
I
being
just,
a hater.
Hey.
I have so many friends that have been like, go to the rodeo with me. Hey, do you have someone to go to the rodeo? I need someone to go to the rodeo with. I got an extra ticket, and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna be bored, honestly. Like,
They had a dope elote cheesecake though.
Elote cheesecake.
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like cheesecake, and then they did like some kind of corn glaze thing on there. That was like my inner fat kid was yelling like, "Yeah, let's get this shit. Let's do this."
my favorite two things
Let's do this.
is probably be the only two reasons I'd be going would be the food, and to watch someone get knocked the fuck out by a bull. That's
Perfect things to
probably-
go for.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's,
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
That's really why everyone else goes there. Like,
Did they
Fair
give you
enough.
any context on like the reason for the fight?
Usually they.
Aside from what you think, aside from what
think-
we think,
I think it was
Is what
just,
it is.
I think it was just young kids just being dumb.
Yeah, the video I saw was like these young people. They're just going at it, and at that point, nobody even like, especially the young people, don't even care like why it happened.
No,
they're
they just
just
wanna
like,
film it.
damn, they're getting
put
knocked
the shit
the
on my
fuck out.
feed, son, on my
Yeah,
stories.
exactly.
Road
Like I was
star.
there.
That's that
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
that's that kind of life now, man. It's weird. It's like a weird situation. Like it's that I think where it's now you have to like really be on it. Where if something happens socially, you're like willing to step in for stuff because you're like, oh, people are just gonna film it, or they're just not gonna do shit.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys have felt that
yeah.
with things going
Well,
on.
I think now it's quicker to like grab the phone and be like record it than people helping. And
I get
being,
it.
Like, you know what I mean?
I get it in some sense where you're like, hey, because the lucha thing, I was like, yeah, but it wasn't the whole time. But I'm like, yo, this is some wild shit.
Yeah.
You just want to capture something for
Yeah,
a moment.
like look at what I saw yesterday.
Yeah.
He cut him with glass. What the hell?
yeah.
I think
yeah.
the saddest thing I ever saw, not to be all mopey out of nowhere,
Do it.
but the saddest thing I ever saw was there is a video, and I actually left this car meet about like 5 minutes before this happened, but a Camaro ran into a Kia going like 140 miles per hour. And like everyone flew out of the Camaro and the Kia, like all the bodies flew out. Only one person survived, the Camaro driver, of course. And basically all the bodies are like on the road, and all these teenagers run out with their phones, and they're all just running out like, oh, like filming it and like zooming in and like zooming in and out on the bodies and stuff. And I'm like, damn, that's
They're like, you can't lay there.
you can't lay.
God, leave it to you, Sal.
Threshold crossed. But it's gotten to that point. There's like a certain
You know what I
threshold
mean?
of like kind of a general public social contract of like what.
Desensitization.
There you go.
yeah.
Spell it.
DESENTIZENITING.
Yeah, we can't verify that.
We can't do that.
We can't do
No,
that.
it's not.
Oh, that's not it.
That's not it.
Way to go, Alec. You
But
suck.
we sure. I don't know.
Look it up.
You know
it up.
what?
And if you say, where's the point of origin? I'm going to.
Get.
I am going to take a photo of the time.
Yes.
And when I edit this, I'm going to spell that out on the screen, and we'll see if I was right or not.
All right, beautiful.
And then do a little bloop, bloop, bloop.
Or I could probably edit my voice in, just record with the same mic, and like make myself do it correctly.
So that lets you know he's planned this. He's planned. I'm going to say this word, and I'm going to make you guys feel stupid about how well I
AI.
spelled that shit. And we're like, oh, yeah, you AI'd that. That's what you did.
Yeah, then I'm
I
gonna
think it's going to be my
AI
tagline now for a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's AI.
Yeah, I'm an AI young Gones taking his shirt off and belly flopping on the table after that. Or
That's
something.
AI. But I'll take it.
Yeah, now you can do that, and
Just
everyone will think
CGI
that
some
it's AI
sharks,
'cause
bro.
I
That's
said
all I
it,
want.
yeah.
I just want CGI sharks next to
Yeah.
me. Dancing like Left Shark, Katy Perry. Tied it in.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Damn. I forgot about
Welcome to
Katy-
the show.
I forgot about the Katy Perry thing. He brought it in. He tied it in just like that.
Yep.
Katy Perry. There you go.
There you go. Hey.
There you go. Katy
That's
Perry.
why. That's why Gones is the master.
Are you still
You guys-
doing more DJing at the rodeo?
I got one more tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
And then,
Where do you
2
DJ
to
at?
4. The Hennessy activation. That's there.
Where's that?
So by the Ford,
Oh, yeah.
by the
yeah,
Ford truck place, like right past
Go
that.
get you a
on the
Ford
left.
F-150.
it's a
Get a
Ford.
Ford.
It's
It's a Ford.
built tough, bub.
Can't go wrong with that voice though. The Ford voice.
The Ford.
Forgot the actor. That,
Oh, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, bro.
I will buy a Ford just for the voice.
Yeah. Like even if he
Because I
like,
feel
well,
like
even
you
if I
buy
did
it.
something wrong and like kicking my ass, but he's just like, "Hey, son, you deserve this shit." I'm like, I probably do. I probably do. Like you saying it, I'm like, yeah.
Like if someone,
Yeah.
like if I went to a Ford dealership and it was Sam Elliott trying to sell me that truck, He's like, son, you need this truck. You damn right.
But
I
you're
do.
gonna go underwater in your payments. That's in your mind.
Yeah, but just hearing
Fuck
him,
your thoughts. You need this engine.
you need this Ford built tough.
You need
This-
to be. You need to be 100K in the hole,
really.
but it's built Ford tough.
I need it.
I feel like whenever people, I feel like whenever people like get into the Ford and the dealership and they put their hands on the steering wheel, there's like the ghost inside the truck that possesses their mind and starts saying stuff like that to them as they're holding the wheel.
I might ask a Ford
Sam
driver.
Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
I might ask a Ford driver and see if that's what happens.
I still gotta watch the Yellowstone. Like I don't know if you guys ever watched that.
I've never seen it. I hear
Never
it's
seen it, but Annie, have you seen it? I'm pointing to
Yeah.
others in the place. So you haven't seen it? You haven't seen it, right?
What
Alex?
is it called again?
Yellowstone. Kevin Costner.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
My wife watched the fuck out of that show. But anything I ever see of that show, if I was gonna summarize it from my feed, her talking and it just going into the ethos of social media, is the blonde chick always has a bruise on her face, and then someone's always fighting in a bar, and then Kevin Costner always has this like stern look on his face
He says take him to the train track or
every
something.
time. Because I'm like, this bitch always got a bruise on her face. Every single clip, I always see her with the bruise on her face.
Yeah, bro, because she's trying to stay 10 toes down everywhere she goes, man.
I guess so, but more power to her. She just keeps on track, and then it's either her getting a bruise or her beating the shit out of somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Yellowstone, folks. That's what that show is.
And there's horses and cows.
Horses and cows. Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Rodeo.
Rodeo built for
Conspiracy gumbo.
tough.
Built for tough.
Conspiracy gumbo. That's hilarious.
Built Ford niche.
Ford niche.
I'm glad to be back in the States, folks. Awesome.
When'd you get back?
The first week of March. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
So I left
A few weeks ago.
the last week of January, the whole time out there. The thing I had to get used to was paying to use the public restroom. Had to remember that.
In Mexico?
Yeah, had to remember that.
You have
Really?
you have to pay?
Yeah.
Damn, what if you have to, like, massive diarrhea and you can't hold it in?
You better find 8 pesos, my friend. You better find 8 pesos or a very private area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you better use your sock.
Yeah. So someone going out to Mexico City, public restroom, 8 cents.
That's crazy.
Out. If you're at certain, even at the stadium, I had to pay for that.
Jesus. I bet the restrooms are clean, though, huh?
No.
Most of them, some no.
No.
And for ladies, I'll say like hack. Like if you bring like a fanny pack, sounds lame, but that little holster on your waist
Fanny
to
pack.
bring fanny pack.
Just
You
say
got it.
fanny pack.
You got a problem with fanny packs?
I don't know if you like say it 3 times, it just sounds weird.
Fanny pack, fanny pack, fanny pack.
Yeah.
Fanny pack.
See, that sounds weird to me.
Do you have a fanny pack, Alec?
I mean,
I'm dogging it. It was super fucking useful. So she would have like sanitizing, like sanitizer and like wipes and stuff on there because they would sometimes just give you like a sheet, and you're like, what? You better hope it's like Japan got a bidet in there because you screwed if they're gonna give you one sheet and you got to do what you were saying.
Yeah.
Conspiracy gumbo and that shit hits you like that.
Conspiracy gumbo at that 8
Yeah.
pesos bathroom.
Yes. So just know like 7, 8
The
pesos. Then you go in, handle biz, and then you're like on your way. But it took me a second to like.
Is there a timer on the 8 pesos?
Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. That'd be a tough one. You got 30 seconds. Amigo, 30 segundos. Hurry up. Hurry up.
One stool.
So I wouldn't even have that. Like, you're just like hovering over because like the seat is missing on there. Yeah, some are, you're hardcore, bro. So just bring 8 cents.
Jesus.
In a seat.
And a seat.
it makes me think of that
It's
scene.
like your new keychain attachment.
It makes me think of that scene from Slumdog Millionaire. You know what I'm talking about if I'm talking about a bathroom.
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't seen
Give
it.
them context.
So basically, it's like this. What country was it in again? Like
Wasn't it India?
India, right?
Some to that degree. Yeah, we could just call it that. We can
Yeah,
just
let's
call
just
it that.
call it that. Sorry. But basically, they have these toilets there that are like all wooden and they're just like one circle, and under it, it's this giant pit of shit
Ooh.
and piss. It's like literally like a swimming pool of it, but like basically all the bathrooms just fill up into that pit.
So Tina's gumbo.
Yeah.
That's how
We're gonna
In
tie
the
it all
scene,
back.
I can't
That's how we
remember
tie
how
it
he
in.
did it, but basically somehow he fell through the toilet. Was he trying to sneak around, or did he do it
I-
on purpose, or was it on accident?
I don't remember. I don't
my
remember.
God.
Okay, but he fell into it
Oh,
completely.
yeah,
Sounds
he
terrible.
definitely got sick and possibly died in that movie.
Welcome to the show.
You know, Ruben, I doubt that they used real poop for the movie.
Well, the character.
They
Alec,
used Tina's
not
gumbo.
If it was based on a real true story, then yeah, I feel bad. I mean, I'm sure it's happened to someone.
The character, Alec, not the actual person. I know. Okay, I know how movies work.
Well, then I know that they didn't die because the movie ended. Like they made it through.
Bro, it was AI. That's it.
You know what?
Yeah,
It
It's like it's AI. AI did
AI.
it. Even back then, AI did it.
yeah.
Can we ask the Red Bull guy?
Yeah, that's a Red Bull guy.
Just ask him. Or
He's like,
Katy-
definitely was shit.
or Katy Perry.
No, that was
That
shit.
shit. I know. I was in space.
I know. I put it there.
I said, what kind of shit
I ate
is
some
that?
of Tina's gumbo.
Oh, the gumbo.
Oh shit.
Proceed, gentlemen.
Hey, there are the sound effects.
What's next for you after? I mean, you went to Mexico.
So after leaving there, shout outs to everyone that helped me out there and the community I met. I know it's hilarious coming from all that to this. Here now at my Sound Dojo DJ school, like getting that running even more. We opened up a new location, literally next door to our old location, but twice the size, and throwing a bunch of events and have like multiple rooms. So now we're trying to do like music production classes, and I'm trying to get like a kids summer camp class going on there too.
cool.
So yeah, I've been putting a lot of effort and energy with it because I love doing this shit.
Yeah.
And then on old man time, because now they call me Grandpa Gons as far as like,
oh man.
yeah, bro. Like within the group, I've been probably at it for almost 23 years. I've been at it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Here
Yeah.
goes this niche.
Yeah. This niche over here. Yeah. What you got to say, Alec? What's up? So I've gone through a lot of the iterations, except no one really mixed on 8-track stuff, but yeah, vinyl era all through like the CD era, digital era now, which some people, usually the older guys, like to complain like, oh, you guys have it easy. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they do. You don't have to spend all your work money to try to get a bunch of gear. But at the same time, I'm happy that new people will have a less barrier of entry. It's just learning particular things that if you weren't back then, you don't pick up on those things as quickly. Because everyone's just like, oh, get some stuff, download Spotify and play. Like you can, but you'll have a rude awakening maybe 30 minutes in if you haven't really got your reps in on like people, like a comedian. I kind of put it like that, where they go and test out material and they're like, oh, that didn't work.
They got these small improv.
They're like, oh, that didn't work. You got to go through some shitty gigs
Yeah.
to like really build up on it.
Yeah.
I've had share of like really crappy ones.
Where you're just trying to test stuff out just to see before.
One in particular.
Oh,
It's
tell us
called
the
the White Swan.
The White Swan.
Yeah. I said the name. They've probably changed location or name and all that. This was years ago.
Who were those funny little bunch?
So it was where it was a lot of like promoter didn't quite give us the correct vision of what was going on, or said something as far as like what the show was going to be, which was supposed to be this kind of like underground hip hop show and like an artist painting, some cool stuff.
Diddy's Mansion?
No, not 120 bottles of baby oil. No, none of that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. He's positive.
So I'm going in. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do this. Everything looked like super sketch as far as like what's going on. So I was with my good homie that was, a painter. So they're like, oh, you're gonna be set up here, like right next to the bathroom. We're like, what the fuck? So that was red flag 1.
Well, at least if you have
And
to
then-
take a shit, you just go right there.
True.
True.
And then like, oh, what is he painting? Okay, interesting. We got shit now.
Got a shit now.
That kind of thing.
What's he painting? Cool. I gotta
And
go.
then it was
Somehow we're
where,
already back on shit.
yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah, it's-
Tied it
yeah.
in again somehow.
Yep. Hey, you tied it in like a great producer. I
Yeah,
love it.
exactly.
nice.
I
You
learned
see?
I
from
love
the
it.
best.
See, you learn from the best.
Yeah, I learned from the dinosaurs.
We
I
tied it
got
in. Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
There it goes.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah,
continue.
Jurassic Park was the shit. What are you talking about? I love that. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Exactly. So it was that. So kind of bathroom artist area. then they were like, yeah, you're going to play a bunch of like 90s underground hip hop stuff because I was super into that. I could tell nobody wanted to hear that. So I went in like kind of the scene on Bronx Tale where like all these bikers, like bikes are in the front.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, backpack hip hop kids normally don't have Harleys. And there's like a bunch of motorcycles outside. So I'm already walking in and being like, what the fuck's going on? Go in, it's a bunch of just rowdy looking dudes. One dude had an eye patch in particular.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. If you're going in knowing it's going to be that.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh shit, this is not going to work. But my training in my mind was like, okay, I know they're more like old, like rock heads. So I went that route and kind of sprinkled some hip hop shit in between.
Mm-hmm.
But it's where if you just don't know and you started going that route, they're going to be like, I just didn't want like a pool cue, like going in areas and like fucking me up.
You just didn't want them to go, hey, asshole.
Somebody,
Why you playing this hippity hop?
What are you playing this music for?
who do I look like?
Guy with an eye patch, you goddamn right. So what do you think I want to hear?
Where do you think I got the where eye patch from?
From wrestling in Mexico.
That's how I got initiated into the gang. To cut my eyeball out. But if you don't go through those and just learn like how to adjust for it, you're gonna be in for like a really bad time. And I'm sure people run into like just DJs not knowing how to read a room. I'm sure we've all experienced it. We've experienced some that really know what's going on, and they're like, okay, cool, we have a good environment. And there's some where you're like, ugh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So my whole goal is like, I just don't want to piss eye patch guy off. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this hour of some rock stuff, and I gotta get the fuck out of here because at first I didn't have enough material for all that time. Plus, it felt really weird. So I'm like, I have a feeling someone's gonna beat the shit out of each other, you know. And then like because of me, I just don't want to fuel it more with me playing a bunch of hip hop stuff. Or like, we're gonna kill this guy, and we hate you.
Exactly.
And it
So-
was probably the eye patch guy.
Probably the eye patch guy.
He
So,
probably was the main one. To do
yeah,
it too.
that was my interesting experience at the White Swan at the time.
How convenient that it's called the White Swan with
I
a
know.
bunch of backers with one. I got the eye patch.
Actually, it sounds like it makes perfect sense now. Now that I think about it, everything was just so out of place
yeah,
with that. So
it was a front.
yeah, so for my DJs, if you're working with promoters, like really find out what's going on so that you don't run into eye patch guy.
So you don't run into someone with an eye patch who's
Yeah.
gonna mess somebody up.
As a
I think
DJ,
that's a good life lesson. Watch out for eye patch guy. Sometimes they're cool, but be careful with some of them.
as a DJ, do you like have like backup drives and stuff for different genres in case you have like an emergency?
Typically, I'll have my library already like set up where it's like certain particulars. Where if I need to make left turns, I have them ready to go. Like,
And you could always
that.
get on like record blocks, right? And like look up a playlist.
Well, you can go like on Spotify, just plug to your
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
and like play stuff now, which is awesome. Like the fact that you can have these emergency, like, okay, maybe this can save me, this can help me out. Back then, you didn't have that. If you brought your records and that's all you had, that's
Yep,
all you had.
that's all you had.
So that's where a lot of the old man hate kind of comes from. So it's like your access to stuff. I like it because I'm like, all right, cool. I can pull what I need to pull. You got to be more careful of what people request.
Yeah.
I had some youngins for a party ask me for some wild shit where I'm like, what? I didn't even know what it was, but I can tell, you can tell like if some dudes just don't have the right motive to
Yeah.
ask you something, you're like, you're trying to like sabotage me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one called, maybe the youngin knows over here. I don't know. But there was one that this one kid was bugging me to play. And it was called Ram Ranch.
I was literally gonna mention that earlier as a joke when you were
See
talking
how a
about
youngin knows?
Golly.
see how it's a niche thing,
Ram
bro. It's a niche thing. How,
Oh.
yeah.
Ram Ranch?
Ram Ranch.
Oh, man.
If
Did
you
you-
could
did you play
summarize, no. So
Sounds pornographic.
yeah,
it is?
that's part of it.
It's like
literally the first lyrics are, I think the first lyrics are literally like 18 naked cowboys at Ram Ranch, all shoving each other's blah blah blah.
yeah, they were sending you up for failure.
Yeah, kid was like 14,
Oh my god.
and
So audio porn.
That's so weird because like I haven't talked about that song in years, but I was
Brings up
literally
trauma.
whenever you
yeah, no, exactly.
Whenever
No,
you
okay.
said out of place,
Yes,
I thought of that song at
and
a funeral.
I felt completely like that. So
yeah.
I was like, okay, let me at least hear it on my phone just for like timing and what the tempo is of stuff because I'll go that, and I'm like, listen, like, what the fuck is this? And he was adamant, and he brought his crew like to be like, hey, you should play it. I'm like, you're fucking out of your mind.
What was it like?
That's for a bar mitzvah.
Oh,
Imagine.
That's for a mitzvah. So I'm like, in my brain, someone that wasn't paying attention and like knows how to reference these things, they're gonna play that because for some, they're like, oh, I want to make sure I appease to the
crowd,
group here,
yeah.
without thinking like, oh, this is
Imagine
gonna be
if
the
you played
wildest song I'm gonna play, and every grandparent is like, what? Even if they never cuss me, like, what the fuck is going on?
Imagine
no
if
idea.
you played that at your White Swan session with the eye patch guy and everyone.
That would have probably just been the icing on the cake. That
They
came
probably
out at
would
that
have just
time.
had an orgy in front of you.
I didn't go that route, but if they did, I'm like gonna be. I left there 5 minutes before all that on there.
I thought you would stay.
No, I wouldn't stay on that.
did
Be
you
like-
say you would have stayed at it?
No, I'm saying I thought he would have stayed.
I know you would have stayed though.
I don't know
If
why,
it was
but
you.
yeah.
If it was like 18 Rubens, then maybe I would.
18 cowboys.
And I would say that was
what
AI.
was it? 18.
Yeah.
18,
That was AI.
18
That's
Rubens.
AI, sir. That's AI.
18 naked Rubens all in one.
So the way I
Cowboys.
kind of got this whole thing situated, because I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm playing this song. You're insane for asking me that.
Especially at a bar mitzvah.
At a bar mitzvah.
With
When there was a
teenagers.
bunch of old cats in there, I'm like, okay, this can go really bad. And I told my buddy I was emceeing, I'm like, bro, this kid asked me for the wildest shit. He's like, what? Ram Ranch? He goes, it sounds ridiculous. I go, it probably is ridiculous, and it is ridiculous. So I go, hey, if your mom gives me approval for the song, I'll fucking play it. I told him straight up like that. I go, I'll fucking play it. He's like, what, really? Because I was calling him out on his bluff.
On his
I'm
bluff,
like,
yeah.
bullshit. I know exactly what you're doing. Like, oh, we're gonna tell him to like play Ram Ranch, and he plays it, and then we laugh for like 5 seconds, and then we move,
Yeah.
the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's like, I already knew you dumb shit you're gonna do. It's all right, cool. And so he actually brings his mom.
What?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. Tell your mom to come over here. I'm gonna talk to her, and if it works out, I'll play it. I bring her over. It's like, hey, your son really wants me to play this song, and his friends really want me to play this song, but I need your approval first. She's like, okay. Here you go. Then he does the setup. It's like 18 dudes naked, blah blah blah, Ram Ranch, and it proceeds to go more graphic.
Yeah. Of course.
man love kind of thing. She takes because I downloaded it, put it on my setup, has it in the headphones. She put the headphones down, looked at him. She's like, "Don't ever ask for that fucking song ever." And then cool, I was like smooth sailing. I'm like, oh, I was like,
She's like,
yes.
don't ever ask for that song again. But where are these 18?
exactly. Yeah,
Where
she
are
kept that in here. She kept that in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just to say, Ram Ranch, really rude request. For that.
Yeah, they're
But if you didn't have, your experience of like, let me reference check stuff.
Yeah.
Just like a comedian would go to these smaller spots where we go to a big one. It's like, okay, that worked. That
yeah,
didn't
because
work.
if you're a new DJ and you just want to, if you're one of those guys, I'll just want to please a customer, and
You gotta know who your customers are.
yeah, and as they play it, sets them in trouble because then the people actually paying, they're like, hey, what the hell's wrong with
Like
you? There's a bunch
mitzvahs,
of
prom,
teens.
those are always tricky because it's like,
Yeah.
it's younger kids, and depending on what threshold of morality some have, you have to be like very particular. Because I had one where they were having all these requests, and some of them, I can't play this for a prom. Like, you crazy.
Yeah.
It's another Ram Ranch situation here. But the principal was like, hey, play what's on the thing there. I usually go and play like clean versions of stuff. So I remember I was playing a clean version of the Get Low,
Oh,
Little
yeah.
John.
Mhm.
Okay.
Context for 16, 18, like, depending your morality level, like, all right, whatever. There's a specific line in the track, not even like the most like derogatory thing within the context of the whole song, but it's where like the principal was like super fucking pissed at me. Where he goes, let me check your panty line.
Oh, yeah.
That part. Aside from every other part in that song,
That's
he got fixated on that fucking part.
I guess it's because like not that I'm defending him, but I think the reason he probably did was because all the cuss words are blurred out. So that's probably the worst thing that wasn't blurred
But
out.
the hilarious thing about it was because the cuss words were blurted out, they still proceeded to say said word the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah.
And so when they got really hyped on that, so they were just like cussing the whole time. which he thought that I was playing that version.
Uh,
But for some reason, the panty line version just threw him off the rails.
that was like it.
That was
And I'm like, I go, fam, I'm playing the clean version. You told me play what's on the list. I sent him the said clean version because it gives me like a history of what I played. This is exactly what I played. I go, you need to control your badass kids, not me. With it. So again, you got to get this experience with
what
stuff.
did he say after that?
He was like, okay. It's like, checkmate. Chef's
Nice.
kiss.
dick.
Check. Never going to your
Having that
school
history is
again.
good.
Hope they tag up the lockers.
Or they get 18 naked cowboys on.
Yeah, Graham Ranch. Jesus. So yeah, those are all my awful experiences with certain things. But overall, everything's been fantastic because I definitely wouldn't keep doing this and trying to teach people if I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
So those Graham Ranch situations are like 1% on it. Yeah, but that's what I've been working on right now, just focusing on the school, and then trying to just help out people as much as I can.
I think for me, like my worst experience on the job that I do right now is there's these 2 Latino guys that keep coming in, and
Is it me and Sal?
they have this podcast called All Things Relevant.
It's me.
I'm glad
and
he didn't say the
always-
next line that I thought he was going to
It's
say.
always incredibly inappropriate, and it's just impossible to manage.
I think he's talking about us, Sal.
I don't know.
I thought he was going to say
that
like
sounded
two
like
Latinos in here, and I'm about to call ICE.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that
Oh.
sounds
I
like
think
it's
we
going
all
through
felt
a
that.
race to
The way you set that up,
I did.
she even felt that too. I'm like,
Oh my
where
God.
are you going with this, young Alec? Where are you going with this?
That would be crazy.
For
That would
jokes.
be
It's-
crazy.
It's for jokes, everybody.
It's for jokes, though. You know,
It's for jokes.
we're all
Hey.
we got citizenship here. We're
all
good.
good.
Why am I trying to talk like Sam Miller?
All for the funnies, people.
Yes, all for the funnies.
The only ice I got is the ice in my cup.
Now that sounded like
Nice.
a rap lyric.
That did sound like
Bars.
that sounded
You
like
just got to say it a
rapper.
little bit slower with a little dash of swag, and that's
Slim
The
Shady.
only ice I got is the ice in my cup.
bang. There you go.
Damn.
Told you. Slow it down.
Book,
H-Town, baby.
Get him
That's all you needed for that. Exactly.
Get him
You
in
gotta
the
chop
studio.
and screw it.
You know what you'd probably really enjoy doing, Gons? My buddy who just got a Flex 4. He basically
I'm at a point now. I'm nervous about it.
fucking
Whatever,
Cowboys of Ram Ram.
whatever sentence you're gonna say, I'm like, I'm clutching my pearls.
But that still sounded funny. He's like, you know what you'd enjoy doing? My butt. It's like, what?
No, but my friend, he has a Flex 4, and
That's a DJ controller. Just to give you guys information.
yeah, it's not
Okay.
like a flexible dildo or anything.
Thank you for explaining
I wasn't
that,
going
Combs.
that route, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
sure.
It's not that either.
Yeah. Anyways, but basically what he tells me to do is give him 2 of any songs, as long as they have a consistent tempo and BPM. And his job is I'm gonna keep feeding him songs, and he for an hour straight, his training for the Flex 4 is I have to figure out a way to combine these 2 songs over and over again as you continue to feed me songs. And you could feed me like a slow country song to a dubstep song to a rap song to a goofy song, and like no matter what, I gotta blend them, and I gotta keep going. And that's like his whole goal. And have you ever thought about doing something like that where people just like throw stuff at you and you're
Yeah, that's
like
one
a
of my
competition?
that's like one of my training. Like I know we went super nerdy on it, but one of our training exercises, I call it like the wheel of destiny, like the Animaniacs, where I'll put a bunch of genres on a wheel, and while they're playing, I'll spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, they got to then play that. So if they're playing
that's
like
cool.
house music and stuff,
Yeah.
and it lands on country, you're like, how can I go from this to this in the smoothest way possible?
Are they
That's
like
cool.
on a time limit or?
No, so I tell them like within the next 2 songs, like how can you go from this to this? Because you're
Yeah.
you're learning how to. Oh, I'm sorry,
Like-
feel my nerd DJ energy come on.
Like it's pretty much like how can you tie in a George Strait song
Yeah.
with the Little John song?
Because sometimes that don't happen. So it might be where like you don't blend them together. You might like do some kind of effect to give people a chance to kind of gather their bearings to like going into
Yeah.
mode. The
Yeah.
mode from there. I remember like one of the first gigs as far as like kind of getting my chops up was when I started doing like more corporate agency work. I didn't know a lick about country. I didn't know shit about country.
Yeah.
Now I enjoy it. I like
Yeah.
it. But I remember I was like, this one older gentleman came in super Tex hat on and everything. And he was like, you got any Conway Twitty?
Oh, wow. All the way back.
Way back there.
I'm like, All I know is Tweety Bird, bro. What the fuck are you talking
So,
about?
what? I didn't even
I
understand.
just had
you.
like some staples. I had Garth Brooks, George Strait. That's all I had.
Yeah.
And then, but my kind of like motivated, like I'm gonna prove this person wrong at some other point. I'm like, I don't. But in my mind, like I'm gonna figure who the fuck this guy is. Thankfully, a buddy was with me, like had it on hard drive because I was like, oh. Now finding out Conway Twitty is like the Elvis.
He's the Elvis of the country.
that.
Yeah, he's
So
super,
I ended up doing that same event another year later. See him
The same
coming
guy?
by. I'm like, let me guess, you want some motherfucking Conway Twitty? We were at that level. We could cuss.
Yeah.
And he's like, you goddamn
Right, partner.
And I got a whole bunch of Conway Twitty coming up.
You damn right, son.
Sent me $40 and a glass of whiskey. I was like, hell yeah.
Damn.
But I was like, my whole thing was, who the fuck is Conway Twitty? But then I'm like, yeah, he's like the Elvis.
Yeah, he's old
country
school.
music.
Yeah.
So I took it upon myself to like learn a bunch of different styles of music. Just because for myself, it gave me a lot of opportunities. And I like a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So like when I do some of the senior community spots, shout out to the homies. I learned so much about like soul music. I kind of call it like barbershop quartet tracks too, stuff from the 50s, 60s, even shit from like the 40s, and just kind of learning all these different rhythms and songs. So where I usually end up liking the looks people will give me, where they're like, "How the fuck does he know?"
You know about this. Yeah.
Or like the whole, "What you know about this, son?" Like that specific kind of tagline. I'm like, "Hey, you hired me, so I'm gonna figure this shit out." But I do all my prep work beforehand. And even with some of my friends, they're like, "How do you know that?" So I'm like, "Well, I research. I try to do stuff. I try to figure out what's going on." Because I like that element of like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to have fun and give me that pass
Yeah.
of like, oh, yeah, you in. You know what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Because I would get that for like weddings, where I know some people's like more urban weddings. And I would tell my homie, I'm like, watch, they're all going to look at me some kind of way. Because when you're talking about like, hey, there's 2 Latin dudes that are here. Now you just subtracted by 1. I'm the only Latin dude in this spot. And I'm the one supplying music.
Yeah.
So eyeballs are going to be on me. Where they're like, in their head, I can see them like, what's this motherfucker doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who hired? Why she hire him?
Yeah.
Because I'm the best there is, son.
And I didn't say all that. I eat humble pie. So I told my assistant, I go, wait till dinner. Wait till dinner time. Give me about 10, 15 minutes. And I started hitting them with like all this R&B and soul that are back then when I'm like, okay, like if you really went to the parties and the barbecue, spots, they're like, oh, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
And so from that 10 minutes, you start seeing people like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. What you drinking? And I told them, like, see? It just took 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's like learning, like, okay, you're kind of Terminator scanning. We were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You're kind of doing that, like, okay, I think this kind of style will work. This will work, but it's like getting your chops, getting your reps in.
Yeah.
From it. Just a long-winded thing to say. Until Terminator gets that, I think it'll be okay. I think I'll be fine.
And that's a lot more difficult because, like, I guess nowadays with how music is, like, you're starting to see a lot of this country rock, like
I call it snap country.
Yeah, like these different
Like-
blends of like country or
it's
different
cool.
genres.
Yeah, I think some of it's cool. Some can feel kind of like they're just kind of
Forced.
right. Yeah, they're forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crazy one now is like the AI covers of stuff, which this definitely splits up
Oh, yeah.
a room of like
Some of the AI covers are really
some of it's
good.
fucking amazing.
Like, have you heard the one with, what's his name, Genuine, I think? Or,
There was one like where they're all doing like soul covers and
The
stuff.
Yeah.
Pony.
Huh?
Pony.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Yeah.
That like 50 Cent.
When I was listening
Move
to
Bitch Get Out the Way. They turned into like a soul version.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, bro, it's fucking dope.
Wow, I didn't know about this.
I was
Yeah, hey, you could
it's hilarious. You know what?
You could do anything with AI. It's hilarious.
I know I'm gonna have him have to CGI a T-Rex here in a second, but let me. I'm gonna pull one up on here. So, corn. So the whole thing that put me on this shit was this one version of it, and let me see. It was Freak on a Leash, corn, and they turned it into like a soul version of it. But the album covers are hilarious because they're like they'll AI it on there. I know this is the worst for like a camera in the front, but if you would put like soul cover versions of stuff, I'll do one here, and then we can put T-Rex arms on here in a second. Soul cover AI, yeah, okay.
What's this T-Rex arm?
I know what.
I don't know. I'm just saying like make little arms in a T-Rex. Okay, so they would do that.
Soul Creed higher.
But yeah, so it's a cover version of
it's
Soul
Creed.
Oh, because it's a cover, we probably even play it. Sorry to make your job much tougher.
It's okay.
Okay.
This is all for funny
Yeah.
people.
Soul Creed. It looks goofy.
It's a bit blurry, but
Yeah.
Damn.
YouTube shouldn't take it down.
you don't think so?
It's a cover.
No?
That's it.
That
Well,
does.
the AI overlay. Yeah.
That sounds good though.
Yeah.
For like, it's
Yeah.
surprised, like that song works good as a
So
soul song.
I kind of embrace it, where I'm like, all right, well, can't beat them, join them, I guess. But I know for some, they're just like, as far as on the production music side, there's a lot of
Yeah.
kind of arguments with it, which I totally get. But in context for DJing and stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, some of these, hippity hoppity that we can't play at certain things, like now I can play those because it's in this version, which I like. It's just the covers are hilarious. So it'll be like the 50 Cent one, they'll have it where he has like this kind of slick back Percy Sledge hair. I know that's an old fucking reference, but Google search Percy Sledge hair. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Is it not pronounced Percy or?
Was it,
He's just trying to say his
Per
old,
se.
old as shit person. Oh, you know what? Think of it. If I say Back to the Future, he'd be like, old fucker.
he says that
Rick and
already.
Morty came from Back to the
Back to
Future.
the Future.
Yeah, so we tied it into new shit, kind of. But they had like slick black hair, like 50s stuff. All those covers are just like each rapper looking like that,
Really?
which is hilarious
Huh.
on there. So I'm all about it because
Yeah.
I'll put them in my sets, and people are like, "Oh, that's interesting," But not like I'm gonna like play every single thing that's AI. But in context of it, I think it's dope because they were like, "Fuck that! I'll never listen to AI shit." I'm like, "Really? Okay." I'll play something, not even say is AI.
Don't say anything.
And they're
about
like,
it.
"Oh wow, this song is really awesome! Like, man, these band members are dope."
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's AI." Gotcha,
Dick.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're-
I'm
they're-
all about it. But that's what put me on was like seeing that Corn Freak on a Leash soul cover on YouTube, and I went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. There's
I
a
found
lot
like
of,
heavy metal band versions of Toxic, Britney Spears, R&B version of
What?
Evanescence, and they're fucking fire, bro.
Wow, I gotta check these things
Yeah,
out.
there's a lot of AI
That
stuff,
sounds
like a lot of
interesting.
AI music. That song I was telling wasn't. I don't know if his name, but it's that thong song.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
one's Cisco.
They like
Cisco,
they
yeah, that's
choired
what
it
it
up.
was. Yeah,
It's like
so
all
that's-
choired up with
yeah, that's
strings,
the
and
one I
it
was talking
follows
about.
it. The first time I ever heard anything AI was for a wedding I did maybe about 9 months ago, where the guy's like, one of the friends is like, "Hey, I made this song for the couple." I'm like, "Interesting. Okay." I go, "Did you play like piano and stuff?" Like, "Oh no, I put it through this AI thing." I'm like, "The fuck? What do you mean?" It's like,
So
"Oh
you
no,
didn't
there's a
make it."
program." Now they're starting to pop up everywhere. The
Yeah.
the more synonymous ones you hear is one called Suno, and then Udio is the other one. But basically, you would type just like you would do ChatGPT. Where some people are like, "Oh fuck that! I use the fuck out of that." Like, I'm trying to learn like AC work on that. I was learning languages on that thing.
I know you've had like moments where you're like messing with your DJ controller or something like that, and you just take a photo of it and send it to ChatGPT, and it tells you. Like,
I did it for
what's
coding
going
stuff,
on.
but usually with that is like people will take a photo and then send it to me, and then I will end up being like
So
their
you're
kind
the
of
ChatGPT. There you go.
yep.
Nice.
But I know you can learn languages on there because I was really trying to get. I know we're going in a fucking million tangents, so I love this show. Where I was just trying to get my Spanish better,
Okay.
like going before I went, because I always had this weird thing of like my Spanish isn't good enough. Feels like we're going to the therapy.
Well,
Now-
the Spanish here, I mean, it gets messed up.
yeah,
It gets all kinds of twists and
But
turns.
on ChatGPT, it has a talking function where you're like, hey, I want to learn Spanish. I'm at this level. Let's start with these exercises. And it would proceed to start building like a curriculum for you. And you can talk to it back and forth.
Wow.
I don't know if you knew that.
No
I
idea.
would when it comes to Chat GPT, I'm like,
like-
zero knowledge.
Like,
I'm
I'm nervous about this robot.
this
nervous
thing,
about this robot.
it's gonna say something. I'm gonna be at fault. It's not gonna end well. I'm gonna have a conversation with it. I no longer am gonna believe in like interacting with people.
Do you have the app?
ChatGPT?
On your phone? Yeah.
No.
So,
I don't.
Alec, do you have it?
Yeah.
I'm in with the young kids.
There you go. I know it
So-
really took me by surprise when you talked about it. So.
Good. I don't know what to respond. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how should I respond to that. So you have this little option here. You press it. I gave it a name, which sounds insane. What's up, Marcelo?
What's up, Jonathan? I'm doing well. Hope you are too. Whether it's about DJing, teaching,
Put
or
'em closer to the
anything else
mic.
on your mind today, I'm ready for it. What can we dive into?
So I have a young protege here that's been giving me a little flack, but I love him nonetheless. How can I give him a nice Spanish sentence to say in practice, saying how he loves producing the All Things Relevant show?
You could have him say, Me encanta producir el show All Things Relevant. Es mi pasión darle vida a cada episodio. That way he's practicing something positive and smooth.
Awesome. He's looking at me very, very nervous. He thinks the AI overlords are going to take us over. What's your response to that?
Oh, no need to worry. We're here to assist, not take over. I'd say think of us like a helpful tool in the studio. We help with the heavy lifting, but the creativity and soul, that's all you.
And one more question. Is it niche or niche? Or is it both?
It's both. Some people say niche and others.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn, you got told, son, by something that doesn't even exist.
That has a processor that just makes a bunch of kung fu cat videos.
Hey, hey, chat. I have this really old man in my studio, and I'm not sure what to do about him. He keeps trying to yell at me about niches and niches. How can I get him to leave the studio?
That sounds really odd and kind of uncomfortable. If you haven't already, I'd say the best thing is to calmly ask him to leave or to step outside for a minute. If he's not
It's our
responding,
show. It's a part of our show. We're unusual. It's awkward. That's what it is.
Got it. If it's part of the act, then I think you're on track. You might just keep it playful, maybe lean into the absurdity.
Come
If
on,
it feels
Alec.
off, you can always pause and check in with the audience or with him. Just
Yeah.
keep it balanced so it stays weird but not too unsettling.
Exactly.
Okay, I got one more question for you, chat. Do you think it would be appropriate to play Ram Ranch at a high school prom?
I'd probably steer clear of that. It's
Yeah.
super explicit and definitely not really prom appropriate. I'd go for something classier or at least more neutral. Keep the vibe fun and safe for everyone.
What's Ram Ranch about, though?
Yeah, so Ram Ranch
See
is
how
a
you making
very
him feel
explicit
uncomfortable?
song. It's got a lot of crude lyrics, especially sexual themes.
Exactly.
And it really blew up as a meme online because of how over the top it is. So yeah, definitely not a good fit for a high school event.
What? What's the first lyrics of it?
I can't provide the exact lyrics.
Thank you,
since they're pretty
ChatGPT.
explicit.
We'll keep it moving forward, folks.
I no longer want to interact with real people.
Oh, bro, it's a whole.
I mean,
That was insane, right?
that
Well,
was
chat is a censored one. They make a lot of different ones, and not all of them are censored.
So that's where you run into when we're talking about conspiracy stuff. We talked about it before, the whole deep fakes
yeah.
situation,
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
in that.
Have you ever like got very conspiracy with ChatGPT? Like ask them like, are y'all watching us?
haven't, but I've seen videos that talk about it where you're like,
I'm gonna ask you a series. I know.
yeah,
I've seen
you
one.
can't say yes
a
or you can't say no.
I'm gonna ask
to
you a
it.
series of questions, and if it's true, say Apple, or if you can't say what it is, say Apple, and then he ask another question.
Yeah, but usually, like once you go further, like, what are you really gonna do though?
Yeah.
Like,
Wasn't there like some kind of video or something that came out about some guy who asked ChatGPT to answer?
Yeah,
back?
that's
you're
what I'm
not-
talking about.
You're not
That-
allowed to lie, and you can't say this.
You're not allowed to lie. And if what I tell you, if you can't answer what I'm telling you, say Apple, and then you only.
He's like, are they watching us?
Yeah,
Are
Yeah,
they
it
following
was
everything
something
we
about
do?
that.
He's like, are you watching us? And it was like, yes. And are you real or are you whatever? They'll say Apple, and if it's like it's you should try to find that video.
Oh
It's crazy.
man, I have a video that I need to send y'all later. It's wow, it is a video about AI.
It's not Ram Ranch, is it?
No, it's not. I swear. But it's a video about how AI thinks. Like they're looking into the coding and seeing how it thinks. And no matter what they do, the AI always tries to scheme around them every single time. And it literally, in the coding of the AI, even though they're trying not to program it this way, it will say, lie on purpose, convince them that I am not lying. Like all this crazy stuff, like stuff that you would think is just some kind of goofy.
And it sucks because
Goofy
it's some nerd who programmed it.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, did you hear about the same with AI either in China or Japan, where they created these AI robots and they ended up making they created their own language with each other, so they shut it down quick because they created their own language that only them two can understand.
It's some wild stuff when I saw I call it Robo Dog, the
Yeah.
one that goes around and now they're trying to turn it into like a military weapon. Like, ugh.
I mean, humans. I mean, the people in.
But it's our fault. It's
Oh,
our fault
yeah.
in the end. Is like, are they watching us? Yeah, stupid fuck, you made it. What do you think it's
Exactly.
gonna do?
Yeah,
Go drink tea all day? No, it's gonna do shit.
Okay, I
You
got
know?
an interesting question for y'all then.
Oh, okay. Bring it on.
This is
sir.
a big one. This is a big one, okay?
Okay.
So you get to decide, and no one will stop you.
Okay.
It'll just be done and done. Pull the plug or not.
On what?
On
All
what?
of AI.
On all of it. I'm like, my grandma still got some time to live.
I was still thinking that. It's like, oh, my grandma.
who are we putting a plug
Not
on?
Nana.
No, pull the plug on all of AI or not.
I mean, we went years without AI, so I think if you unplugged it, it really wouldn't matter.
But the same could be said for a lot of technological
Yeah.
advances. You'd be like, well, we went a lot without TV.
Or
Who the
computers.
fuck needs it?
No, we need those things.
No, I know that, but I'm saying as far as like that was the same type of thing.
But you
you,
think
you were creating algorithms.
Think of it like this, right? On the conspiracy side of it, AI, like humans made AI, which is going to most likely be the cause of humanity's downfall, is because
You got
of
the good
AI.
and the bad.
Huh?
You got the good and the bad
Yeah,
with it.
but
Shit,
yeah,
if the ozone layer don't fucking expand before then.
We'll just buy SPF 1000
which is-
sunscreen and just
Yeah.
keep it moving.
which is we'll ask Red Bull guy if you.
Well, that's Red Bull guy. Hey, did you have 1,000 SPF or just 10? He's like, bro, 1. Bro, I'm good. I'm good.
But I mean, like, if you think about it, that's really it. Is like, humanity is the response for their own downfall because AI could be used. I mean, yeah, there's good and bad, right? But like military or whoever, they're gonna use it for the worst thing they can possibly do.
That's with anything.
And then
You
they're
got power corrupts, bro.
It's
This is how it goes.
It's a lot. If you think about it, it's gonna be a lot like when Tony Stark made Ultron. That's kind of where they're trying to go with it, and that's pretty much when they did those 2 AI robots. That's pretty much what it was. They created this program for them, and the program started rewriting itself and learning on its own, and then created a language for them each
So
other.
you know who we blame? Iron Man.
Yeah.
We blame him for everything.
Goddamn motherfucker.
God
We
damn
pull
it.
the plug on Iron Man. That's what
Hey,
we do.
Pull the plug on.
That was my first favorite AI was Butterfinger. You know what I'm talking about? Butterfinger, his little robot that he had. That
I
would
did
always
remember
drop stuff.
Butterfinger.
Oh, the arm.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that he's like,
yeah.
We'll keep him. We'll unplug Iron Man.
You didn't beat my
Yeah.
ass.
We'll do that.
You're okay.
So I
You're
actually heard a
okay.
strategy to try to protect us from AI. And it sounds weird, but would be the answer is dumber AIs. So it's they want to create dumber AIs to rat on the smart AIs
What the hell?
to work to humans.
You gave me the funniest thing in my head when you said dumber AI. It's just like how it responds. So it's like, should I play Ram Ranch? And it's like, you know how you can pick different voices?
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, Morgan Freeman will be my AI voice. It's like, it's just a stoner dude. Like, bro, I don't think you should play Ram Ranch, homie. I don't think so,
I
bro.
don't play that, man. I don't think you should.
But I mean, if you want to be cool, you know, you're talking about lying, you know.
Yeah,
but if
yeah.
you want to be cool, I mean, you know,
You could just do it.
You
know,
should definitely play it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah, fuck it, bro. Play it. Don't be a pussy.
Don't be a bitch.
Oh, I just
bro.
turned into like just a jock.
Don't be a bitch, bro. Just
Yeah.
do it.
That'd be hilarious. Just make him dumber like that. Yeah, bro, play it. Why not? What are you, pussy? Like, what are you doing?
What, are
Just
you
play it.
scared, bro? It's just
scared?
music.
I remember we talked about that topic at one point in our sit down with what you were talking about, and I'm pretty sure I had stated like it would be the best in the best of our interest to know that ceiling to reach with AI, right? Just like with everything else, right? Like moderation, right? And know what ceiling, like how high to go up in that ceiling and be like, okay, we're good here. This is where we put the ceiling, right? But it's just like human nature to be like, well, how much further can we
Yeah,
go?
I think that's just your kind of like method, because I would be the same. Like, how far can I take it? Now it's starting to get where like some things are starting to kind of get restricted. Because there's one that I would see on some articles, whether it's AI or not, but where they're using this kind of facial recognition, and I don't remember exactly what state it was, but it made an error on how it recognized this particular lady who never visited that state at all. Had her in prison for like 6 months, like in jail for 6 months. Come to find out, it was a totally different person.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, it was like Minnesota or something.
Yeah.
Or no, North Dakota.
Yeah.
And they had her in prison
Yep.
for 6 months, and then it's like, oops.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's really dangerous is you were saying like restrictions on it. Well, the reason why I don't blame people for wanting to pull the plug completely is because you can't restrict something that teaches itself. You can restrict it. People can stop adding on to it, but AI will continue to add on to itself. It will continue to teach itself. That's what's so dangerous about it is
Skynet.
it doesn't need
Yeah.
people.
Oh, that's
Once you
100%
create an
Skynet.
AI, once you create an AI that can teach itself, there's nothing you can do. You're done.
Yeah, and that.
Skynet.
Can you hear me? still?
I can definitely hear
Okay,
you.
so that's pretty much what they were doing with that AI robot in China or Japan, one of them two, and that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's Skynet rewriting itself, and so they said, "We're gonna pull the plug. We're gonna hit the off button, buddies. Let's get this out of here." They got scared because it is. I mean, in a way, it's scary because it's like, yeah, create a program that's learning on its own, that's talking behind y'all's back, scheming, and for what, you know?
And that's usually what happens with anything. It's like we have these good intentions, and then it's just that wave of like, we're going to make it do it like the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, we have the best intentions. It's going to teach us this. And then it's like, how can I make it do nasty stuff?
Oh yeah, that's. I
Like
mean,
when people try to learn a language, what they do normally do. How do you say all the bad words first? And then
Yeah,
you proceed
exactly.
to do. It's like that same kind of.
And mark my words, there's going to be a day where we want to pull the plug and we won't be able to.
it'd be too late.
Yeah, like it's going to prevent us from doing it.
Well, I'll just be on half cyborg team. Be like,
There you go.
Cool.
Nice.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Have a-
I'll just program it to be like, I don't feel like accepting any of this input. I'm good. I'm good. I don't
Yeah,
want to do
well-
none of that.
Penis? Is that
You-
what we're going with?
Yeah, why not, Alec? Let's just make things interesting.
You have a built-in DJ board inside of you.
You could do that too. Why not? I'll just be what is it, Decepticon, and just do whatever shit with
I've
it.
heard about that, like singers having like auto tune right here or something like that, like
That's
on their
wild.
throat.
That's weird.
They just walk around and sing in auto tune.
That's weird.
That's AI, right?
That's AI.
That's AI.
AI. That's not gumbo. That's AI.
Yes.
That's what that is.
That's not the ritual gumbo.
But it's just to say, if you're trying to learn a language, AI could help.
I'm seeing
I mean,
that.
there's
That's actually
there's.
awesome.
I mean,
I used
there-
it for a bunch of shit when I was in Mexico. It was like, okay, because the thing I didn't know is if you go to a place, I know some people be like, ooh, you went to this hotel, fancy. Where if they ever include like a free breakfast, they're still gonna give you like a proof of purchase, and I saw this with everybody that'd be at that hotel for the first time. They're like, but breakfast is included. And everyone would get like this little sense of like, motherfucker, I paid all this money to be at this hotel and get a free breakfast. Why are you giving me a ticket
bill?
for like $45?
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, no. That's just to give us a heads up of like quantity, inventory, stuff like that. But the first thing I did was like, instead of being like a Karen and going to the front desk, why the fuck are they charging me this? I took a picture, sent it to ChatGPT, and I go, hey, why did they send me this? And it was like, oh, because it's trying to do an inventory and all that. I'm like, oh,
Huh, that
makes
makes
more sense.
Thank
So
you.
I was like, hey, is that what it's for? It's like, see. I'm like, okay. But you can tell. You can see all. And it was almost like a game I played with my own mind. When I'm eating breakfast, I'm like, who's going to look fucking pissed this first day of like, why are they giving me this? And I'm like, ChatGPT.
You saved the day.
You
buddy.
saved the day.
So pull
AI
the plug,
saved the
or
day. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
so you say
Man.
pull the plug.
We said
Never
roll.
roll.
Yeah. So okay. So whose team pull the plug? Whose team roll with it?
Roll.
Rolling with
Man,
it.
I don't know. That's,
I'm
that's still
rolling
kind of
with
tough,
it.
though. There's a lot of pros and cons to it.
I'm wrong. I'm halfway through life, so I
Oh yeah, he doesn't have to deal
I
with
won't be
consequences.
around for the demise of this.
Yeah,
Terminated
he's like
diesel fuel.
he's like 80 years old. He don't have to deal with the.
yeah, just turn me into
consequences.
gasoline. There we go. We're good.
AI gets smart, starts bringing back certain people.
What are you, Sal?
When you say certain people, can you specify?
What you mean, certain people?
I think we know a certain person he may be referencing.
What are you, buddy? What side are you on?
Man, that's a tough one. I mean, it's so beneficial, right? When it's used for the good, but it could be very, very dangerous.
It's like cell phones, the same shit.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about the fact that they're like, oh, no, your iPhone camera is not on. It's not seeing you.
Oh no!
But
it's
then
on,
they
bro.
did this test. I forgot who it was. They did this test with the iPhone where they were able to prove that this is the way that your facial recognition works. If you ever wondered, like, how am I able to pull it up and it just it's because every 2 seconds your camera turns on. And
Makes
that's how
sense.
it's able to catch your facial recognition when you're trying to open it.
It makes sense. What you gonna do? Not do that? Like
Exactly.
It's one of those where sometimes even being naive can be your own downfall. Where you're like, I can't believe it's doing that. What the fuck do you think? And be like, no, I'm not gonna do that, but I need to do that to do that. Is it still right? It could be where like, well, then motherfucker, why do you have Face ID on? You can't just put a code
Well,
in.
that's why a lot of people
That's
don't
your
want
own
it. They're
fucking
like, I don't
fault.
want it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
do the code.
So
Yeah.
some people are just kind of just to their own admission of like being comfortable.
Yeah.
You can even
We've
buy
all-
a different
yeah.
phone.
Yeah, we've all been kind of guilty of it. You're like certain things. You're like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
I get it. Like the tap to pay thing. Like
Super cool.
yeah,
Right.
that's super
I
convenient.
get it. I get it. But now you're introducing a new way to like get scammed. Because what I end up doing is like when I do these like senior things is like letting them know like what is the new scam going on. Because they always have to, my poor seniors, man. Like they always try to get them now, and to the whole thing with like the voice AI and stuff like that too. Like people getting really slick where like they'll record them saying like the word yes and then try to apply for stuff and it's just needing like that little vocal recognition to be like, yeah, got your ass, that's all they needed. So it's getting, it's tough. It's tough.
What if, just like with people, right? You have people that are their intention is to do good. You have people that their intention is to do bad, right? What if there is this new breed of robots, like AI robots? Some are good, some are bad.
Like
Cyborg
Autobots
government.
and Decepticons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's almost
just like that, or, like iRobot, right? There was that robot was good, and there was
Oh, yeah.
still those that wanted to protect humanity. That was their goal, and then you had the ones that were like
That were programmed.
they were listening to the one that was
just
controlling
don't
everything.
make the evil switch behind his head.
Yeah,
Kind of like
make it easy.
I want to say
Evil.
something off of what Gons was just saying about getting the yes from someone and like how dangerous that is.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people they're coming out with like technology where like it's like instead of thumbprints it's like your eye cornea that it scans your eye cornea, and then it's like it sounds great but it's really not because you're saying to yourself like, oh, this is great, I can't wait to do this. Now no one can break into my house unless they cut my eye off. Wait.
I should have said the
Oh,
inside
fuck.
thing inside and outside.
You know what? Maybe I don't want this because now they got to cut my eye off. Like,
Every detective's like, oh, they cut his eyes out. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Because he announced
Cornea
it.
camera.
I say, leave it. Leave it plugged in. Let's see what the fuck happens.
Oh my God, you're playing with fire, buddy.
It's already been out there. It's lit. It's been lit.
You know what I mean? What is the worst that can happen?
Skynet.
Bombs can get launched. Everyone gets scammed out of money.
Bank accounts go missing.
I think the
Bank
worst.
accounts go missing.
No, but what I'm saying is knowing humanity, if it's not that,
It's us.
am I correct?
Well, this brings me to a really interesting thing. Actually, the worst that can happen is the best that can happen. Because at the end of the day, we make AI to problem solve and to do what's best. Now, what is best for the planet of Earth? No more us.
I love it.
Damn.
But you know who says stuff like that?
Clip it.
When they're doing some evil shit,
gonna clip
villains.
Yes,
That's some villain shit.
it is. But
You
it's
said it with
logical.
the best intentions, but that's what the Joker says.
Exactly.
That's what evil motherfuckers say.
And that's
is
exactly
that.
why AI
that's
is
what
scary.
Ultron
Sometimes they're
says.
like, all it takes is what? One bad day.
Yeah.
That's all
But
it
that's
takes.
pretty much what Ultron was saying. And
Yeah,
I-
it takes
and
one bad day. One wrong step of my boot.
Yeah, but that's what
That's
makes
it.
AI
I'm
so
fucking
scary.
shit up
Is
here.
it thinks logically, like only logically, with no emotion, which is kind of what evil villains do.
Well, if you think about it, if you watch Age of Ultron, that's pretty much what that movie is about. It's the dangers of AI. Ultron said almost exactly that. It was like the best place for humanity is if there is no humanity anymore, pretty much. And that was his whole goal, was to get rid of all the humans.
But you don't even need AI for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, let it happen, because if it's not that,
It's us.
what else is there? Right? Every freaking country is like, nope, nuke it, nuke it, nuke it, nuke it, nuke it. And then what exists? Nothing. Roaches.
And
Goddamn
Nokia phones.
roaches and
And
Nokia
I-
phones.
Well, like I always hear people say, like it'd be crazy if AI got rid of us, but like continued living on Earth. So like the Earth is just this like non-sentient ball of robots moving around everywhere. Like freaky to imagine.
Would be crazy.
Nice.
But there is a Gones, and there is a,
Yeah.
there is
I don't
a
think
Sal,
they're
there
going to
is
play
a
Ram
Rube.
Ranch.
We know all the songs.
That song is an example of why humanity needs to be
But
terminated.
then he was saying about having that dumber robot, and the dumber robot, yeah, play it.
Yeah, play it.
play Ram
Fuck
Ranch.
it.
Fuck it.
Well, the idea of the dumb robots was to like make them accidentally snitch on the smart ones whenever they're scheming. So it'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're trying to fool you." It's like, "Oh, you fucking dumbass, you ruined the plan."
And the robot's like, fuck it. It's just a niche song. Play it. Play it for us.
What we looking like on time, Alec?
I think we're good.
We are 1 hour and 31 minutes into this podcast. It is 1:56.
You good?
I'm good.
I think, wait, you wanted to do a shout out?
Yeah, I'll do it next time.
Next
Sure.
time?
Yeah.
It's all good, guys.
Okay.
We think pleasure having you again.
Likewise,
brother.
bro.
Hell
we
yeah.
went everywhere.
We went everywhere.
And we made it all relevant.
And I think everybody's gonna be like, "The
Fuck.
happened in this episode?"
Gumbo.
Everybody was everywhere. I'm
Red
definitely
Bull guy. I got to talk to Red Bull guy.
I'm definitely getting calls from everybody that
Yeah.
this episode was just everywhere.
I know. I saw it look over there too.
This is
I'm kidding.
this would be an amazing like I'm on a road trip thing to play in my car.
Yeah.
Like I would definitely play this in my car if I was driving to Austin or something like that. You know.
It's like that
Either
guy, that
this-
guy sounds 80.
You,
He sounds
it's like, you know what? It's this or Ram Ranch.
Ram Ranch.
Ram Ranch wins.
Ram Ranch it up real quick. Why
Can't
not?
wait for y'all
Why
to
not?
listen to that on y'all's ride home.
Bro, you're going to be like, what the...
I'm about to actually check it out once I leave here. I'm gonna be like, I gotta know what's going on with this song.
You shouldn't, but yeah.
But fuck it.
Yeah. Like the robot fucking.
Yeah. You should probably just listen to it.
Even AI told you, it's something. It's definitely,
Yeah.
I don't know. Other conspiracy stuff. I don't kind of lean on you on it if there was one.
About what? Oh, conspiracy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of things coming up as the vampires are real.
That's what it was.
Oh, we didn't.
We're talking about
That,
vampire
that
blood.
one.
That
I was going to say your thoughts on it. I know we're just pointed randomly in the sky, but we have another guest in the building.
That's right.
Alec, what's your thoughts on vampire blood? Let's make it even more weird.
Vampire blood.
Yeah.
You know, I do think that animal blood.
I
with
should
the right-
rephrase that though, because vampire blood is where like
Yeah, I'm
you
like,
have the
what-
vampire,
When you say
and then they have to like
Well, when
drink
you say
blood.
what are my
Yeah.
thoughts on vampire blood, like what are you asking? Like, do I think it tastes good?
Oh, yeah. No, I was gonna say, let's let him finish the rest of the vampire talk, and then my goofy ass fucking thoughts about said vampire, said blood.
All that, I mean, what I've been seeing videos of people talking about how now the vampires are not making a comeback, but that they've been real the whole time and living in New Orleans. Obviously, that's like the mecca of like anything that's supernatural.
Voodoo, we got witches,
And-
Gumbo. Yeah.
And
vampires.
I've seen videos on TikTok where they actually do like tours, like they tour these little areas in New Orleans and all that, and they actually get kind of like freaked out and they think they see them, and like people actually start believing it. I mean, if it's real, I mean, look, the road is a big place. No one knows what happened. Nobody was around 300. I mean, as far as like modern, where people weren't around 300 years ago or 1,000 years ago, that would confirm any of that, you know, of all that mythology and stuff there. But I mean, that's what I've been seeing a lot. Is it true? Who knows? Who knows if it's true or not? You know, nobody knows unless you see one for yourself. So
I'm in deep thought with that because you were saying
Well, the
that they would do a tour. So they would do a tour.
So they would go to like these buildings, like not necessarily abandoned, but like kind of like they'll go to like graveyards or these haunted or what they think vampires were there or something, and that's what they'll do.
Okay. At first, I thought you meant they're like, there's vampires among us. So they're doing a tour,
Say
and you're
that
like,
again.
and you're like,
try to
Say that
find
again.
them.
and you're like, vampires among us. There you go.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
I'm not saying, but that they're around, and then you were like, and then they can like see who they think might be one.
What?
I don't know. If that's how you were like
No.
phrasing it, like a tour of like, these are
it's
vampires.
just I think it's just like areas where they like just ancient buildings, like old
Gotcha,
buildings, and
gotcha.
they would just go do the tour of that. And then that's what I meant. Like they're not going out looking for them or trying to find them. They're
That's a whole
just
nother level from ghost hunter to vampire hunter. So, shit, okay.
they're
She
just
got
like,
real.
It's like a paranormal tour, I guess. But since New Orleans is so rich and like paranormal and
Right.
vampires and stuff like that, vampire mythology and stuff in that, right? So that's why they just take a tour of the town and they go to these old buildings that have been there for God knows how long and kind of just give a little history, backstory about it. So
That sounds like a
if
cool
that
date
makes
night.
if that makes any sense,
What is the origin of like vampires? Wasn't like stories? Where did they originate
Vlad.
from?
Vlad the Impaler.
Is that where it all
Well,
started?
yeah,
That
because
I don't
they gave him the name Dracula because of how much bloodshed he did back in his conquering days, and then it just skyrocketed from there. And then it turned from he became the king of vampires and to vampires are real and this and that.
I'm totally gonna fuck up what I'm gonna say after all that because what I'm saying is like fucking stupid.
I mean, that
My whole
just-
thing with the whole vampire blood thing was, do they have like particular taste palette where they're like, oh, we got a vegan blood drinker, we got one that only likes blood that's been aged for 100
Well, I know-
years.
I've heard of,
like
like-
the dumbest shit was in my head about blood
well,
and
I mean,
vampires.
like I've heard of stuff like virgin blood and all sorts of conspiracies
And obviously, movies and TV shows blew it out of proportion.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of people go off of. Like, that's where, like, this whole, like, myths and stuff about legends of vampires. And, oh, yeah, this guy was here and he drank the blood of this person. This dude's still alive after 600 years and stuff like that, you know?
Your thoughts?
There's elite people that are actually vampires.
Oh, that's a big one, too, the elites.
They're drinking. That's why there's missing kids. They're drinking the blood of these young kids to stay young.
They torture them, and then the adrenaline makes their blood, like, they think that it makes them stay younger.
That's why Post Malone made that song that Hollywood is bleeding.
We made it really weird in here. She confirmed it. But the way you were saying it, as far as me kind of lighting the mood up a little bit on your adrenochrome blood situation, you're kind of phrasing it like it's kind of like a top shelf. Like, you know, that's like top shelf.
This is
The top shelf blood. This is your This is your well, your well drinks down
No,
here.
no. In real talk, vampires, I really don't know. Like the take on like their existence, and because there's talk, right? There's
Yeah.
talk of these beings or creatures existing, but who's to say?
I'm on that point of like, fair enough. If you can prove it to me to a certain degree,
Right.
and you're like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Because
Okay.
it's the same thing.
Plausible,
It's the same thing
plausible.
with like mermaids, right, or sirens. Like they're claiming,
That's-
and
yeah,
there's
that's
videos
another
coming
one.
out like, oh, we spotted a siren, but who's to say? And
And
it could be.
The sad, the crazy thing is AI is so advanced. Is like any video you see, you automatically say, "Oh, that's AI." There's no way that's real.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing now. Now you have to put on the AI. Like, is it AI or is it not? Because before, like, is it fake news? Is it not? Because even back then, that was happening. Now you have to be extra cautious of like, was that real? But it really depends on like how you're doom scrolling for you to even give
Yeah.
a shit. They're like, oh, that's definitely not real. Nunchucks with a cat.
Yeah.
That's definitely not real. But you're like, did that girl really do that?
But I
Did
did
that
speak.
politician really do that?
I did
You
speak
know?
some podcast back where it was like the universe just being so vast. Our own planet is there's just so much that we claim to have explored so much,
Yeah.
but no, we haven't. And so being how so many planets, so many things out there, who's to say if there's more life?
True.
I would have to say there is. I don't think
Oh,
that
there's
we're the only
there's
being.
definitely other life
Plausible,
other than us
but implausible.
out
Yeah.
there in out there in the universe. Definitely.
So vampires could be
Could be.
amongst us.
I thought Blade, the first Blade, was the shit. I fucking love that movie. Some stuff didn't make sense, but I still like it.
Yeah, that's a
I thought
movie.
it was cool.
You know.
Club scene, iconic,
Yeah.
dope.
You good, buddy?
All good. I think we just about wrapped it up.
Yeah, we got to get Young Gones has some business to go take care of, so we got to get him.
I appreciate us taking care of business here.
Yeah, definitely.
This is number one, right here.
Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and let your
Do
friends
it.
know about it. And
Get AI on you.
comment. Let us know what you think about everything we
And
talked about.
What do you think about AI and vampires and
Gumbo.
gumbo conspiracy?
Red Bull
gumbo?
guy.
And are you team niche or niche?
Yeah.
I bet you there's gonna be more niche comments than niche comments.
Well, if anybody would ever comment, that'd be great.
And would you do 18 naked cowboys on the?
So
10 niche cowboys are on your
Yeah,
gumbo.
Alex poll is this.
So from everyone here at All Things Relevant, thank y'all guys. Gones,
Yes, sir.
it's always
It was a pleasure.
We
Loved
love
it.
we love when you're here,
Yes, sir.
and thank y'all guys.
Catch you on the next one.
Peace.